Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode where we dive into the history of the NFL. Today we're talking about the unbreakable records that have withstood the test of time and the evolution of the game. These feats are not just impressive, they're impossible to replicate with the modern style of play and the longevity of some of these players. Let's get started. We begin with Adam Vinatieri, who was the ultimate clutch kicker, and his record of 599 field goals reflects a career of consistency and being clutch in big moments. Vinatieri nailed some of the most iconic kicks in NFL history, including two that won Super Bowls. Playing for 24 seasons with the New England Patriots and Indianapolis Colts, he managed to maintain his accuracy and leg strength well into his 40s. With the league becoming more competitive and kickers facing higher pressure and shorter leashes, it's hard to envision anyone surpassing this mark. Next, we have the 1958 NFL Championship game, which was played between the Colts and the Giants. It wasn't just a game, it was a cultural phenomenon. Known as the greatest game ever played, it was the first championship decided in sudden death overtime, with Johnny Unitas leading a 13-play 80-yard touchdown drive to seal the victory. The game is credited with skyrocketing the NFL's popularity, and while the league, of course, has seen many great moments since, this one laid the foundation for everything we love about football today, and this one single game's cultural impact will never be replicated. Next up is the most lopsided win in NFL history, which was when the Chicago Bears crushed the Washington Redskins 73-0 in the 1940 NFL Championship game, which featured the Bears intercepting the Redskins 8 times and recovering a fumble, while outgaining the Redskins 501 to 245. With modern rules and strategies meant to maintain parity and competitiveness, a scoreline like this is probably not possible today. This record is as much a product of its time as it is a reflection of the Bears' dominance. Next, we have Tom Brady's 7 Super Bowl wins, which aren't just a testament to his skill, they're about his ability to elevate everyone around him. From his first championship in 2001 to his 7th in 2020, Brady dominated in an era designed for parity. He has more Super Bowl wins than any individual NFL franchise, which speaks to his consistency and clutch performances. Winning even 2 Super Bowls is considered a Hall of Fame achievement, and the gap between Brady and the next closest players makes his record look untouchable. Next up, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers' 26-game losing streak. When the Buccaneers entered the NFL in 1976, they struggled mightily, going winless in their first season and carrying in well into their second. Their 26-game skid stands as a testament to the difficulties of building an expansion team from scratch. The Bucs faced mismatched talent, poor coaching, and a roster that had no time to gel. In today's NFL, with better talent distribution through free agency and the draft, teams usually win a few games even in rebuilding years. This record is likely safe forever. Next, we have the consecutive start streak of Brett Favre, who is the Iron Man of the NFL, starting 297 consecutive regular season games, 321 if you include the playoffs. What makes this streak so remarkable is the physical toll the quarterback position takes. Favre played through injuries that would sideline most players, including sprained ankles, a broken thumb, and countless bruises. Though, with recent events in his life, maybe a few less shots to the head would have benefited him. Nonetheless, the closest active streak pales in comparison, and with modern emphasis on player safety and medical caution, it's hard to imagine anyone coming close to Favre's streak. Next, we have Don Shula's 347 wins as a head coach. Shula's record spanned an incredible 33-year coaching career. Shula's teams were consistently competitive, with only 2 losing seasons during his tenure. He famously coached the 1972 Miami Dolphins to the NFL's only perfect season, finishing 17-0. To challenge this record, a coach would need to win an average of 11 games a season over 3 decades, a feat made even harder in today's era of high-pressure, quick turnaround coaching jobs. Shula's record is as much about sustained excellence as it is about longevity, and that's why it's untouchable. Next, we have Emmitt Smith's career rushing record of 18,355 yards. Smith's record isn't just about talent, it's about durability, consistency, and one of the most physically punishing positions. Smith played 15 seasons, racking up over 1,000 yards in 11 of them, including a league-best 1,773 yards in 1995. While the NFL has shifted to a pass-first league, Smith thrived in an era where running backs were the centerpiece of offenses. He also benefited from an incredible offensive line with the Cowboys, but his vision and ability to avoid big hits kept him on the field. Today's running backs rarely have such longevity, making this record untouchable. And to finish us off, we have Jerry Rice's career receiving yards record of 22,895 yards. Rice didn't just set the standard for wide receivers, he obliterated it. His receiving yards record is almost 6,000 yards more than the next closest receiver, Larry Fitzgerald. What's truly mind-boggling is how Rice achieved this. Relentless off-season training, impeccable route running, and an unmatched work ethic. He had 14 seasons with over 1,000 receiving yards, including a ridiculous 1,848 yards in 1995. To catch Rice, a receiver would need to average over 1,500 yards per season for 15 years. Even in today's pass-heavy NFL, that's nearly impossible. And these were the NFL's most unbreakable records. These records stand as a testament to the NFL's greatest players, coaches, and moments. They remind us of the incredible feats that make football more than a game, it's a legacy. Which record do you think will last forever? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.